excited today to have Angelica Vila on with us to talk all things hair and her new album project called Deception Season 1. This, amazing voice, R&B, pop, sultry. I was like, okay, she got a grown voice. All right.
Thank you.
Yes. So congratulations on your album.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Can you tell us a little bit about Deception Season, the name and
Yes,
thought?
so the reason why, well, to first start off with Deception Season 1, it took like 2.5 years to get that done. And, it's a process, and nothing ain't gonna ever happen overnight. So, I'm really excited about the project being out. The reason why I decided to call it Deception Season 1 is because typically when we meet somebody, they claim that they can hold it down. They cute or whatever, but you got to prove to me why I should even put my cookie on ice for you, why I should even give you the time of day. And it's like, at first we tend to peep little stuff that, probably might rub us the wrong way, but we don't want to be seen or like, be portrayed as like us being like tripping. Like we don't want to be like being looked at as crazy. So it's like, we let it slide, we let it rock. It's like, all right. But then we keep seeing the same thing. You liking other girls' pictures, commenting under their pictures. And if you want to go crazy, G.I. Joe, you just look in their DMs, look through their phone, and you find a couple things that don't sit right with you. And so now I'm deceived. That's why I called it Deception Season 1, because I just caught an epiphany. And I'm like, I should have just listened to my gut the first time I met you. Like, I shouldn't just never gave you the time of day.
And so you did all the writing or the majority of the writing on your project?
So actually, I write music as well, but with this one being that this is my first like studio album, I really just decided to go open-minded with it. And so I was open to working with writers, working with different producers and stuff like that, and even writing my own stuff. The interludes I even recorded right here in my home. So
okay,
it was definitely a process. With the interludes, I was really angry actually. Because I recorded it myself. Like because this pandemic, you just got to learn how to do things yourself. So I got my whole setup, and I just be recording myself. I don't go to the studio, and I was mad because I had deleted the file the first time, and it was right when I was sending it off for mixing. And so I was so mad. I'm like, damn, I got to re-record everything, all the interludes and all this stuff. So I made it happen though. It got done, but I was really mad in those interludes.
Oh, wow. Wow. So you're in the Bronx?
Yes.
Yes. And were you able to record, because your project dropped in July, were you recording part of it at home, like during COVID, or was it already most of it recorded before COVID hit?
Actually, everything was already recorded. Like everything was just about the execution. So the music and the content was all done. The visuals and everything was already completed before COVID even started. COVID did, like in the pandemic in general, kind of did slow things down a little bit, but everything happens for a reason. And I just trust God's timing, because a lot of the things that probably went on that album and happened after the album probably wouldn't have happened.
Okay. And I know you said you didn't write everything on your project, but I know I peeked that you wrote for someone else who's got a big voice, right? Yes, for Tony Braxton. Wow.
Actually, it's crazy because the producer of By Your Side, which is on my album, and Show Me,
the one you just dropped today?
Huh?
The one that you just did live today, the By Your Side.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I see the okay. Yes, By Your Side and Show Me features Sarati. The producer for those two songs, he actually put me on because that song, I had recorded it we was just in the studio, we was just creating music, and I had forgotten a little bit about that song, but when I heard it again, I was like, damn, I forgot about this. I really love that song, because with Antonio Dixon, what he likes to do when it comes to like working in the studio, he likes to dig deep. And so he be asking you questions about, okay, so what are you going through? So like, what do you want to write about? And so why do you want to write about all of this? And so, it was me, him, JQ, and, of course, Tony Braxton, she added her own sauce to it. And I'm blessed. Seriously. It's my first, this is my first placement. Yeah.
That's awesome. Because that's a big voice to fill and to have her. And that was a smooth, the OVER. Yes,
Mhm.
yes, Mama. Congratulations on that. So
Thank you.
big sound. Like, what do you consider like your vocal style to be? Like, what's your sound?
I guess I would say smooth. I grew up listening to a lot of people. Like,
Hmm.
actually, speaking of Brandy, I was watching the versus battle. That I believe that Brandy and Monica both killed it. But I grew up listening to Brandy as well, so her runs are crazy,
Hmm.
crazy. So I had to throw that in there. Alicia Keys, she has a smooth voice, and she also from New York, so
Hmm.
that was definitely an inspiration of mine growing up. And my mom always used to play her album. And I was just listening to a whole bunch of people. When I first got into music, I was listening to Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus, and all. I keep it real. Like she fire, she talented,
Hmm.
So,
No, big voice.
Beyonce, Ashanti, J-Lo, Lauryn Hill, Aaliyah, a whole bunch of people. So
Oh, okay. That's
yeah.
awesome. So congratulations. I mean, you just skyrocketing right now. So that's amazing. Um,
Thank you.
we gonna talk hair, of course. What would you consider? I mean, you rocking the classic bun with the baby hair swoop, swoop, whoop. Um, what's your go-to style, especially now, like when we can't hit this? She's like, this is it.
Nah, my go-to style is either this, like I just throw my hair up in a bun, because my
Hmm.
hair is very difficult to, maintain, but I love my hair and I'm blessed.
Hmm.
But, this or my like parting my hair in the middle or to the side and slicking it down is my go-to.
Okay. Very simple, clean, cute. I'm loving it. Do you have any specific products that you use? Because you have a thicker, curlier texture. Uh,
Yes.
I've seen some of it down in some of your IG. So what do you use to keep your curls on point, moisturize?
Actually, there
Uh,
is this really popping product.
mhm.
It's called Monate, and it stands for Modern Nature, and it has like all the products on there is organic, and that's actually what helped my hair come back, because my hair used to be dead. It used to be straight then wavy, straight then wavy. My hair's naturally curly, and so because I used to use the flat iron so much, my hair, it just turned into dead hair. So I cut it.
Oh,
I tried everything that I could, and when I started using those products, my curls started coming back together. And I actually posted a testimony of me like using those products. I'm telling you, that product works for every hair type, and it will change your life, seriously. And it's crazy because the company had actually sent me some products, and then 2 months later, 2 to 3 months later, I seen that my mom joined the company, and I'm like, okay. So nah, it's like, yeah, no, for real, for real. And it was like out of nowhere, because I didn't even tell my mom about the products or anything. I just posted it on Instagram, and I was just promoting it because I really fell in love with it. And the smell is natural. That it ain't no fragrance in it. Like, it has natural fragrance. They don't like actually put it in there. Everything's natural in there. So
okay. You rock your hair mostly like it's natural, or you blow it out a little bit. When was
I,
the
I
pardon?
go ahead, go ahead, go
Finish,
ahead.
finish. She's gonna tell me something. Yo, correct me. Let me
I was
know.
gonna say I try not to use as much heat on my hair. I
Oh,
used to
okay.
flat iron my hair so much, but ever since my hair like started dying, I was like, I gotta cut it out.
Okay. And so you
I
brought it back to
flipped it up
life.
a couple times, but
um, when was that moment that you knew like, yo, I love my hair. I love where it's at right now. Like what got you there to that place?
honestly, when my hair like started getting thin, I started losing a lot of hair,
Mm-hmm.
and when my hair died, like it was dead.
Mm.
I learned that I have to appreciate my hair, because when I was younger, I did not like my hair because it was so difficult to maintain. It will always be so puffy, and it's like I'll put so much product in my hair, and it would never stay. Like it would never stay like, I don't know, like curly or whatever. It was always so frizzy. My hair was always very frizzy. But when I lost my curls, I was so mad and I was upset. And I actually cried a couple times,
Oh
because I'm like,
no.
you know what? You never know what you got until it's gone. And so when I got it back, I learned to embrace it, and I learned to take care of my hair and take my time when taking my care of my hair, and even
Mm.
washing it. Like sometimes I used to wash my hair every single day, and I used to start from up here and try to comb it while I was washing it, and it was curly. But you have to start from the bottom and work your way up, you know. or else your hair's just gonna break and you're just gonna have broken ends, like me, like I used to have.
She's like, I'm out here flourishing with my curls. I'm not trying to mess this up. No, I got you.
I was ungrateful before. Now I'm grateful. Now I'm grateful.
What would you consider like, do you have like any hair favorites? Like people who you see like, oh, I would love to try that. Any celebrities that kind of rock looks that you would love to try?
All right. So I don't know if I still want to do it, but when I was younger, I used to rock the bang. I used to rock it for real. I have a picture right here framed up, and if I show you, you're gonna be like, oh snap! But it was always so hard to maintain my bangs, so I don't know. I'm caught between the two. I don't know, because it's my real hair that I want to cut, so I gotta think about it first.
Well, you would probably have to talk to your label about that part. If the pull up like, yeah, I cut the whole top part off. Okay, all right. How do you feel? Have you rocked any of the lace fronts, or is that a thing that you would do or not do? What's your stand on that?
I cannot do lace fronts. I have tried it, but it don't look right on me because I have a little forehead. I always used to think that I had a big forehead, but actually, like everybody tells me, you can't really wear it like how you want to because you got a little forehead, and my baby hairs, they literally baby hairs. Like if I try to pull them back, they'll still come out. So I remember when I was like actually wearing lace fronts, it had like the white line, or like it was like a glue. I don't know. It was like discoloration.
To separate, we could see them both at the same time, like the top and the bottom. Okay, well we're glad you let that go then. Yes.
Yeah, and I was losing my baby hairs. I was like my forehead was getting bigger. My forehead was getting bigger. I'm like, I gotta let it go. But I definitely like extensions. I definitely like micro links and stuff like that. I love anything that can hide like inside my hair.
That can hide inside. Yes, awesome. And I've seen you actually rock braids too. We've seen you play with texture a lot. What has your experience been like with learning how to play with your texture hair? Because everyone's texture is so different.
I'm actually starting to understand my hair texture more like as I'm getting older. Because again, when I was younger, I just used to start from up here and just yank my hair because I wanted like to comb it through fast. Like you had to take your time with your hair. So I learned that patience is key. If I want to like comb my hair and it's really knotty, start from the bottom, work your way up. Even when I'm adding conditioner with the Monet products, it's a little bit hard to use because it's natural products. So you have to put like a pea-sized amount and just put a little water in your hands and rub it out until it foams and fizzes up. And then I start from the bottom, work my way up. Because if I start from my roots, I'm never going to get my hair filled with the shampoo, like with the necessary amount that I need. I'll just start squeezing the whole bottle because I feel like it's not enough, but really I'm not applying it right. I got to take my time with my hair. And so that's one thing that has definitely been helping. And stay away from like gel, even though that's so hard especially for me, because I have a lot of flyaways. Like edge control sometimes be working out for me, or like there's this one gel product that I know I shouldn't be using. Even Monet, they have like the mousse, but Eco Gel is like my go-to gel if I really need to use some gel.
Looking down, oh, that is hilarity. You know, we have some tried and trues that we're not supposed to use, but they work the bomb. So you know, I totally get that. And let's just talk about this, because before you hopped on, we were just talking about how COVID has left some of us in the dust, and you come on with this glow right here, and you are gorgeous. Are you also doing your own face beats too? Wait a second.
Oh, baby! You gotta learn it all. You gotta learn it all. Practice is key. Practice and patience. You know, I've been doing my makeup since I was very, very young, though. And don't get me wrong, when I first started, I was a little crusty. I was a little rusty, but you know, now we getting there. Now I know how to apply the lashes. I'm cheating right now, though, because I have lash extensions, so I didn't really have to do nothing with my lashes. But, you know, it's all about the brows, and it's all about the blending.
Oh, wow. So look, gorgeous, and it's flawless, mama. So looking good, like you are one of the few that are making it and maintaining right now without a whole team. So that is awesome, especially because you're just coming on. And so I know how that can also feel like, I just came out here. I may not have the same resources that everybody else is getting. So for you to be able to, you know, touch that up and work that out, do you have a favorite lippy or go-to situation that you want to share?
So for my lip, I'll do
Mm,
like, my go-to is brown lip liner. I
okay.
love brown lip liner.
So
And then
Brian.
I line my lips with brown, and then on the inside, I'll do like a really light nude. And then I'll blend it out, and then it turns into like this, like, I don't even know, like, I guess a light nude brownish color. Then I add a little bit of gloss on top. And actually, the lip products that I use is either MAC or Fenty.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Thinking what else would I want to chat about? How do you define beauty?
Ooh, beauty is confidence, owning your skin, owning the beauty that I don't even know, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, beauty is not facial features. Beauty is the energy that you give off, if that makes sense. Like, anybody could be walking down the street, no makeup, hair all crazy, but if they owning it and they walking confidently, that's beauty. You know that you're like, it's more of an energy. If you know that you're beautiful and you don't need nobody else's validation, then you're beautiful. Everybody else is gonna see that because it's based off the energy and the confidence that you're giving off. So if you like, boom, boy, I'm not talking about stuck up, like, I'm better than everybody. Nah, just be yourself, be you, be confident, be comfortable. If you're comfortable in your skin, then that's it. You're beautiful.
You have such great energy. I love it.
Thank you.
Okay. Two more questions. One, I know we talked about hair and you coming and bringing it back to life and your looks. Do you have a favorite hair moment?
Oh, yes. I actually posted it recently. It was like, and I don't know, I'm just obsessed with buns. It's like, you don't have to worry about your hair being in your face or none of that. It's a cute updo, but it was this updo that I had, but like the bun was very, very curly and I had curls coming down. Like I had like a curl strand coming down off the bun. Like, it's actually a picture that I recently just posted. And I was wearing a black jacket and I was wearing a white outfit inside. So, man, that has to be one of my favorite hair moments.
Now, you know, new projects, new signee, you know, you're out here making moves. What should we expect next from you over the next year? Like, what does success look like to you right now?
So I'm definitely tapping into a whole bunch of stuff
Mhm.
past music. So that means fashion, talking about makeup or clothing brands, acting. Like during the pandemic, I did a couple acting auditions, and I actually have something that I'm coming out with that's fashion related very, very soon. I don't want to talk about it yet because I don't want to jinx it. So stay tuned for that. But I'm definitely trying to tap into a whole bunch of stuff, even be a brand ambassador for a makeup brand, or even create my own makeup brand. So, you know, or even do some fashion modeling for a clothing brand, or, you know, something like that, print modeling. Like, I'm tapping into all of it. And so, you know, it's in the works, but yeah, that's definitely something that I have been interested in for a while.
Okay.
Dancing, all that.
Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else that you just want to share with our audience about like what's going on with you? Just something like one word or thought. Yeah.
Stay tuned for my album, Deception Season 1, because it is out now. Stay tuned for the visuals that I got coming very, very soon. And yeah, search me up at Angelica Vila, ANGELICA VILA. Mwah.